MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Cobras and the Avalanche. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Alan Gerard, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Striding into the box, Mark Lacey, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down.
First pitch, 7-11.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
To the plate now, Jonathan Adkins, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. This year against right-handed pitching, Adkins hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Batting third, the third baseman, Paul Taylor.
So coming to the plate, Paul Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, fair ball down the line. Throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box now, Michael Wright, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Here's the 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cobras are out on top 1-0. Billy Gore is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Into the box now, Amari Cooper. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Standing in now, Martin McAtee. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4. You're just trying to salvage. Do the fun.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. The 1-2 is off the plate, up and away. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Howard Tompkins will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Cooper stands at second with no outs. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
At the plate now, Howard Tompkins, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bo Sparks. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0. First and second here with nobody out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1. Fouled off. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Stepping in now, Hiroki Nakamura. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
In now, Denny Ross. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 to count.
This pitch is popped up. Right. Waits on it. 2 down.
Batting back, the center fielder, Charles Davis.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Charles Davis, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. That evens it up 1-1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Davis is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Ready with the 1-2. Line drive to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Another look here at the gorgeous catch that strands the bases loaded. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Second inning set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Manny Minton.
Manny Minton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
That is six. The first baseman, Brad Benson.
To the plate now, Brad Benton. As he'll take a look at ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 home.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Two balls and a strike now. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Full count now, 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with two strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So now to the plate, Sean McKee, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. McKee is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
At the plate, Jason McIntosh looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ready with the 0-1. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike two.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
He has to be greedy working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in his count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
Fastball well outside.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And the payoff pitch. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball four.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First Pitch coming. Here it is. This one's down to third. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Preston Steiner. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The left fielder, Preston Steiner.
Pitch on the way.
Nope. Outside.
Steiner, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
The pitcher, Alan Gerard, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0 delivery. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
The right fielder, number 21, Amari Cooper.
Digging in the switch hitter, Amari Cooper. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Pickoff play at second, and the runner back. A ball and a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here's Showtrack demonstrates why as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second. At the plate, Martin McAtee, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Set to deliver the 0-1.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Trying to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watch watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box now, Howard Tompkins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding in, Bo Sparks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
In there at the knees, strike one. 2 down, runners at first and second. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The set and the 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And it's fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This is foul right side. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Here it is. On a line, that's a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Hiroki Nakamura is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Nakamura bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Popped him up. Benton moving to his left. And that retires the side. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Avalanche lead this one 3-1. So digging in now, Mark Lacey will start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the 3rd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And there's the first out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Atkins. First pitch coming, here it is. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Count is 1-2 now. Here it comes. Grounded to first, scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 3, Paul Taylor.
So stepping in, Paul Taylor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Nettie. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Stepping in now, Michael Wright. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 1-0.
Nope.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out here and a runner at second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Denny Ross. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping into the box, Charles Davis, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Preston Steiner. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. McIntosh has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Avalanche lead it 3-1. Leading off the inning, Manny Minton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. The right fielder at the track, the wall, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Brad Benton. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Benton carries a batting line right at .240.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
The 1-1 home. It's a fastball that misses. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. No outs, nobody on. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Sean McKee. Pitch is popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The second baseman, Jason McIntosh.
Stepping up to the plate, Jason McIntosh. He drew a walk his first time up. The pitch. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a fastball taken high for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Billy. He's set, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Pluto leads this one 3-2. Jeremy Kilpatrick answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Alan Gerard.
The pitcher, Alan Gerard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Ready once again, a Murray Cooper. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now back, second baseman, Martin McAtee.
Ready for another chance? Martin McAtee. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. white on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now. Howard Tompkins would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1 pitch. Popped up. Taylor in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Payoff pitch one more time. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. The next 3-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Mark Lacey. First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 32, Jonathan Atkins.
Digging in, Jonathan Atkins. First pitch on its way. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. And there's out number 2.
Third baseman, Paul Taylor.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Paul Taylor already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball's too high here. 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Howard Tompkins. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball two. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Bo Sparks will be next. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Full count still.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And that misses ball four now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Digging in and looking for more, Bo Sparks. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A runner at first with no outs here. Popped him up. And this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. To the plate now, Hiroki Nakamura, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Looking at his career totals, Nakamura is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. None out, runners at first and second. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The pitcher, number 13, Denny Ross.
Now at the plate, Denny Ross. Set. Here it comes.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
The 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
The center fielder, number 50,
Stepping up now, Charles Davis. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 down, runners at first and second. All even now, 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Michael Wright.
Michael Wright.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0. Ground ball right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 18, Manny Minton.
Standing in, Manny Minton.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Next out, 2-2.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Sharp ground ball to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, Dino. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Brad Benton is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Looking to send him packing again. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. To the bottom of the 6th inning, Pluto is on top, 3-2. Michael Jordan will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Jordan.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Preston Steiner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jordan has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Now the 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now back, the pitcher, Alan Girard.
So here now is the pitcher, Alan Girard. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. One out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Soft liner towards first, and this will get taken in at first for the 2nd out of the inning.
the right fielder, number 21, Amari Cooper.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Amari Cooper. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Now to the plate, Martin McAtee. The first pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw, runner back safely. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Sean McKee. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Steiner arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Now back, the second baseman, Jason.
Digging in now, Jason McIntosh. A couple of walks for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Fair.
So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Glenn Suarez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back standing. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Fay, 33 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his...
Backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dilo? This pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
From the stretch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. There's one. He'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Ready now, Jonathan Atkins, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Comes set, the 0-1. In there, strike two.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
That's popped up. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And he's in at third base safely, so the go-ahead run is right there with two gone.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Paul Taylor. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. So far this year against Southpaws, Taylor is a batting line residing in the 230s.
This is the classic case of the modern-day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Runners on first and third, two away. Now a throw over, brought the runners back easily. Ready on 0-2. Swing and he pops him up. McAtee calls for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around. Ed Robinson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Last half of the seventh here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Howard Tompkins. Strike one to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Atkins is right there, one down.
Now back, first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Bo Sparks. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are two away.
The third baseman, number 5.
Coming to the plate now, Hiroki Nakamura. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Strike three called, and the inning is over. W. Orozco will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Roscoe.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Michael Wright is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Pitch on the way, and he misses low with it, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count, the pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Good battle. Count remains full. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Manny Minton. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. One out, nobody on. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Bouncer up the middle. And there are two away now.
The first baseman, number 9.
Digging in, Brad Benton. first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here's the 1-0. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Popped up. Nakamura over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Tim Lee is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Denny Ross. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Harold Hicks will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Pitch fastball in there for a called strike. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Skied into straightaway right. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 2, Rustin Steiner.
Coming to the plate now, Preston Steiner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
1-0. Here it is. A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it. Lee is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
1-2. Here it is. A ball hit softly on the line to third. Oh, and he can't hang on. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The set. And the 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Harold Hicks is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. J.R. Evans will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch.
Leading up for Mississippi, the left fielder, John Mickey.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a looper to left. In there, a base hit. Ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Now back, second baseman, Jason McIntosh.
At the plate, Jason McIntosh, as he will take a look at strike. On a fastball right down the pipe. David Laffey come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. The 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Ready with another 2-strike offering. In the dirt here. And he'll get back in safely as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. First and second here with nobody out. Curveball bounces and this one gets away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Settling in now, Mark Lacey. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. First and second now, one man out. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else than this off the plate.
Reined in. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. David Laffey will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. Gunter comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And at the plate to be the speedy outfielder, DJ Fader. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Pops this one up. Taylor has room in foul territory. He's got it one away.
The right fielder, number 21. Amari Cooper.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Amari Cooper. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, one man out. That is fouled away, 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Now batting, Martin McAtee. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. The 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
They weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
This was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position, and then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Tim McKee is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. He'll make the catch, but it ought to be academic now. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ballgame. The Avalanche